Gear on the ground, bad. Gear up off the ground, good. No matter what the season, keeping your gear up off the ground is always a maybe 2 thumbs up. Not only does it make life that much easier to get in at your gear, but it keeps your gear dry if it's wet conditions or some of those little rodents and bugs from getting inside in the summer months. First method, down and dirty, super quick, just on the fly. You can take it down and keep going. You're gonna need a rope with a loop on the end. Doesn't matter how you tie the loop, just a loop on the end. Now, whatever tree you pick to hang your gear on, put your rope around, put it through the loop, and then just tighten it down on the tree. This way you have a single line hanging. And now that your rope is around a tree, what we're going to do is pick up a stick that's laying on the ground. We're gonna put a Marline spike hitch in our line, put our rope, our stick through there, tighten it down, and now we have something hanging there. We can really easily now take our backpack or whatever piece of gear we have, hang it off that. Super accessible. Now the second hanging method is probably more focused towards more of a permanent camp, something that you want hooks up around camp. So you're gonna just scavenge a stick, just wherever you can find one, make sure it has a Y. I would say you probably don't need to cut brand new green wood for this unless you are going to utilize all of it. I just found this in our scrap wood pile, so this is gonna work out just fine. It's not too rotted, it's still strong enough. Now very simply, I'm just going to trim this thing up. Now I have one of those famous Y branches at my disposal. What I'm gonna do next though is opposite where this point comes off, I'm just gonna flatten out this backside. You don't have to baton this or do anything fancy with it. Flattening it out is just gonna help the process of it not spinning on the trees easily. Backside's flat, hook on the front side. One more thing that we're going to do is we're gonna place a 7-notch on this top section. And now that 7-notch is going to allow this to catch onto our rope. Now for this, pick your placement of where you actually want this. Sometimes the bark will aid you in setting this up. So although it's a little bit crooked, it's fitting in this bark really well. Now we're just going to take our string, wrap it around a tree. Again, tie this on however you would like to. Just get it on there good and tight. Now we have our hook hanging up. We can take our backpack and simply hang it. We're good to go. So we're a little bit more permanent, requires a little bit more work than the first method, but a very crafty style of making hooks for around camp. Now don't just think about this in terms of your backpack, but think about your wool blanket. Maybe it got a little bit wet or it's damp, or you don't want it laying on the ground with all the bugs all day. You can put 1 or 2 of these up in trees next to each other, hang your blankets, hang out your mats, whatever you got, even rain gear. This is great to hang this stuff on. And these, again, they can come down, just take the knots out and take them off, but again, it requires a little bit more work. So just remember, keep your gear up off the ground and be a happy camper. This was Dan Wallach, Coalcracker Bushcraft. Stay in the woods.